there anything specific that you want us to?
Maybe just the significance of this memorandum of understanding between Mobil and Uprising.
Okay, I think we are very excited to have the sponsorship signed for the first time with the Sports Centre that has a really world-class facility that allows local sporting communities to train and excel and compete at the international level. Right? One of particular importance is this is really a homegrown facility, right? And there's a lot of local connections and community around it and people that's being employed and being retrained and they are now moving to other parts of the Fijian economy. I think that's a very important contribution as well.
From the Uprising Sports Centre point of view, and personally myself and my sister, who are the shareholders and directors, for us it's just a big thank you, because what this enables us to do is to do what we're most passionate about, and that's community. We're able to then now develop community sport in the area, create employment, but also for us a big part of moving forward is not just sport excellence, but it's grassroots, and a big focus as well of women's sport. We really want to create a level playing field for both men and women at grassroots level, at elite level, and moving forward from there. So yeah, everything we've ever done at Uprising has been firstly and foremostly community focused, and how it'll benefit and how we can make an impact in a positive way.
And you'll be the exclusive field supplier for the resort?
I believe we are the
We already actually, like he said, the beauty of this relationship is there's already a pre-existing team of friends and co-workers that enable this. Like we already work with the Mobil service station in Pacific Habour that's owned by Koromakawa Rentals, and they've been our fuel supplier for the last 12 years. And we've tried to focus on forming a good team, moving, especially with this world-class facility. It's something that's really a blank piece of paper right now, and we want to work closely with the team at Mobil to really move forward from there, what direction we're going to go, how we're going to grow the facility, and how we're going to get the biggest benefit for community, for them as a business, and for us as well.
It is very exciting to have a world-class facility at your doorstep now, right? And there's a lot of opportunities that's being created from both sporting community as well as the local community that we'll be very happy to work with Uprising Sports Centre to support it.
How much was invested in this new, this Uprising Sports Centre to become the world-class facility that you say?
Well, you can see my arm and a leg are still here, but it cost that arm and a leg almost. The total project was about 2.7 million, mainly because Pacific Habour is a very rainy area, so it took a while to prepare the subsurface, the engineering. There's a lot of engineering that's gone into this field to make it a field that you can have an international sevens tournament and 5 minutes later swap the goalposts, and the turf is perfect to play soccer, to play volleyball, to play any field sport that we have here in Fiji.
So there's quite a fair bit of local employment as well as I understand.
Yeah, well, between the resort and the sports centre, a big focus again being community. We could probably run the place with 30 employees, but we employ close to 80 or 85. Because the whole purpose was to create employment, to give something back to the community. I mean, it's no secret, I've been very blessed in my life, and I always like to give back. That's an important part for us.
And there's quite a fair bit of youth that is currently, probably would have very limited opportunities, but they have now been part of the Uprising community development, right? And that has benefited from the program.
We've been running community programs for the last 12 years, very quietly, just doing our part. We've put some very good players into our national team and contracts overseas. I mean, I guess our best and well-known would be Laiseana, the level who played for our national 15s team. He came through our program as a 14-year-old doing water sports, and then working at the bar, and then working through the rugby programs. And now the money he earns comes back, and his village is thriving, So we've had already good interest from overseas and elite level clubs. I mean, we've had the Fiji national sevens team already train. We've had the Australian National Rugby League come and train. We've had Australian sevens, and it's all been just below the radar. We've been working hard to just get things going, to get Fiji recognized as we can host elite level training. And the focus on training means they stay longer and they also spend in the local community. When it's a one-off event, it's a bit different. But when the sevens team come from Australia, they go down to the local shop, they go and use the local transport. It's more community involvement again. I guess that's always our focus. Yeah. And when the bigger teams come and pay the fee and the prices to train, is then we can help our community, our schools, and all be able to use it at a heavily reduced level or at a subsidized level. So we can have the Navo under 16s come and train for free. We can have Lomeri play against Vashish Muni in a sports day, because these overseas elite sides who have that financial funding can assist in that way as well. And with the Mobil sponsorship, it's just, I cannot fathom just how much that will help in creating the opportunities, and that's my passion, is the lower level grassroots and how it will impact lives around the area.
Thank you.
And I think I still have to mention, of course, the inclusion of Mr. Rob Calvesi there. He brings a vast amount of experience and credibility to the sports center. The sports center is run by a very credible team. We've got coaches up to level 4 in rugby. We've got the team can host events. The team can train teams coming in. We're offering packages like schools from overseas can come in and train under the best sevens coaches, have strength and conditioning, learn Fijian culture, go and do community work, and go back overseas actually having achieved something on their sporting tour to Fiji. Yeah, so
That's a really, really good achievement.
I wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't that aspect of the whole thing. So to have a world-renowned brand as well, like Mobil on board, it's just I guess it gives us some of that international credibility as well.
Support as well,
yeah.
the level of support.
Yeah, it'll assist us in our mission of what we want to achieve with the
And
sports center.
it is congruous with what we believe in. We have been in the country for nearly 100 plus years now, and we are the oldest oil and gas company in Fiji, right? And we are very much an intricate part of the Fijian community as well, right? And we are continuously finding ways that we can contribute back. Working with like Uprising Sports Centre, and previously we just recently sponsored the Fiji Rugby Union as well. Those are examples of which we really contribute or try to contribute back, and making sure that Fiji will benefit in the long run.
What are some of the expansion plans for Mobil Oil?
What's the last one?
Expansion plans. Expansion plans or future plans for Mobil Oil?
Well, we have been here for nearly 100 plus years, right? And we constantly look at opportunities to expand and also grow the Fijian economy here, right? While we continue to evaluate our plans from time to time, definitely we want to be here for the next 100 years or more, right? And making sure that we can provide what we call the affordable energy in a sustainable way to the community as well. Any other questions?
Just last from me. The World 7 Series this time, Fiji Sevens have been using the World Park as a major ground. Uprising ready to host the Sevens?
We're definitely ready to host the Fiji Sevens team. We've just got a bit more work on our natural field, which is a big aspect of preparing the Sevens team for the upcoming series. Obviously, there's things that you do better on the natural field than you do on an artificial, which is a lot of the wrestling stuff, a lot of the tedious scrumming and all. And the artificial field is there to really help them train at a faster pace. As you see on the world scene, the gains are very fast, the turf is very fast, and this would give them the best advantage for that.
Just last question, as you've mentioned about sevens, it's just around the corner, as you've mentioned. What is your message to the Fiji Sevens team?
My message to the Fiji Sevens team is to just start afresh, have their goals set, and I know a lot of our national team get very strongly criticized on their performance, good or bad. I think for the national team to know that the country is just 100% behind them, and that we're just excited to watch them play, win or lose. It's just beautiful to watch Fiji play sevens, and from all of us, that's what we're looking forward to see our national team play.
Sorry, I have another question. You've already mentioned about rugby.
Yeah.
What about the soccer? Like Is the ground available for soccer?
Well, the ground has been 90% used by soccer so far. As you know, we've had the Navua soccer team. It's their new home ground, and it's the first time in history a team has not lost a game in the season. So I always say there must be something in the water at Uprising. But yeah, Navua's been promoted to the Premier now, and their under 16 teams are the champs as well. So and soccer is, you know what? I've only just grown to get to know it a little bit more since this field. We've had a few Premier games there. I even got to commentate with Raymond, and it was fun. So soccer is huge. It's the easiest sport. You throw the ball, everyone runs around, and this field is the best in the South Pacific for soccer and for rugby training at the moment. So it'll boost. We have a hashtag on our Facebook page, finally a level playing field. So the ball will roll straight, you will get less injuries, and you'll enjoy, the athletes actually enjoy their time playing the game a bit more.
Which types? Any question?
And it's also not just elite sports. I mean, business houses, a family reunion, anyone wants to just come down and have a feel that no matter what the weather, your event won't be cancelled. That's another beauty, is you can book it and run your event, rain, hail or shine. You can play the event without any disruptions.